comments up so I'll be able to see what you guys are saying. Okay, so I can see what you guys are saying. And I can monitor my live and make sure everything's good to go. Still don't see my live folks. What the hell? Okay, there you go. There you go. God damn it, man. I'm having like every fucking technical issue you could fucking have today. All right, I just had to unplug my sound card. I'm hoping that solved my issue here. Okay. Let me unplug this shit. We're hoping that it work. I'm gonna find out real soon. I want to find out real soon. I'm live. Yes. Okay. So I'm back on air. God damn it. Look, I don't know. I don't know. What? Let me take these glasses off. I don't know what District 187 is thinking, dog. Like, my old lady just got the long ass email that they sent. They got all of these expectations of what's gonna be done when these kids go back to school. Like they say they want the staff to wear masks, the kids gotta wear masks at all time, and they gonna do like temperature checks. Look, I'm gonna tell you some shit now. I'm not sending my kids back to school. God damn it, I'm not sending them back there. And anyone else want to do it? Be my guest. Be my guest. But I'm not sending my kids back to school. They done lost their everlasting mind. The kids don't even didn't listen to their ass now. Okay? They didn't listen to their ass then. So what makes you think that they're going to listen to you now at a time of a pandemic and a crisis? And that you really think that you're going to stop the spread? Hell, you could barely get the kids to bring their goddamn IDs to school, and you think you're going to make them wear a mask? Oh, my God. I don't think that that's going to work out too well, and I'm not going to put myself or my other family members at risk to keep my kids to school to satisfy your pipe dream. That's what it is. It's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream they have, y'all. They think that if they put all of these rules in place, like, okay, if they do that, yeah. In a perfect world, if they fucking did it, we'll probably be comfortable. But then I wouldn't be comfortable with it then. So, here's some knowledge. The shit that you teaching my kids in school, I can teach myself. I can teach them myself, okay? But your version of the Civil War and my version of the Civil War is going to be two completely different things. My criteria on what I would teach my children and the criteria that you want to teach my children is going to be two different things. The school district, the school system is to prepare my children for college, prepare them to graduate from college, get a good job, become a doctor, make good pay, but pay most of that money back in taxes. Get that to the country and make them richer. Without a lick of financial education. A lick of it. I went through the school system and didn't have a lick of it. So, I don't need you to teach my children in order for my children to be successful, because I'm going to teach them financial education. And and not to be your worker bee. Okay? To teach them how to amass wealth. Because you ain't going to teach them how to do it. But you think that I'm going to send my kids back to your school system in the conditions that we have now? Well, I say no. I'm not sending my children back. I'm not sending them back there. And you can send truancy, you can send whoever the fuck you want to send. And we going to have a showdown. Okay? You think you have some problems. Okay? If I decide not to send my children back to your school, then that's my prerogative. Okay? Fuck that. I'm not. So, I guess we finna be at a standstill here. I really wish somebody, come on, people, agree with me. Am I wrong here? Am I the only one? Ain't nobody else said it. Like I gotta say it. Like, who's sending their kids back to school in the fall? I want to know, and I'm not gonna make fun of you if you are. That's your choice. I'm just thinking that I don't think it's the best decision. I'm not gonna send my children back to school. I'm gonna need some more security than just a mask and y'all wishes and your list of rules. Come on, somebody speak. Let's see. This is real. We can educate ourselves. That's what God wants. Yes, that's what he wants, my brother. That's what he wants. Okay? I'm not a racist. Usually that's the first thing somebody say before they say some real racist stuff, huh? Well, I'm not a racist. When I say that, my version of the Civil War and what the civic book is going to tell you on Civil War is going to be a mighty bit different. And I'm not going to pull no punches. You feel me? When I go to explaining that to my children. Or how I had to explain it to my children. Me and my son, we went for a walk a couple of days ago. And I just explained the whole thing to him. Like, explain the whole thing that the civics book and or the social studies book ain't going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? The problem with this Confederate flag and why people are upset by this Confederate flag is, you know, Lincoln wanted to free the slaves, and they built their wealth off the backs of the slaves. 10 United States of the South didn't even put Abraham Lincoln on a ballot, and he still won. And they were so in fear that they started taking over federal buildings, and they had to send the Union boys down there. And then we went to Mississippi, and then they took over the railroad station, and then they took over the Mississippi River ports, and they separated the Confederate Army and taking over and winning. They had to give up. And Mississippi was ground zero. So people want to say that flag means heritage. Oh, that's our history. What history the fuck are you holding on to? It's a history full of hate. You didn't want to let the people go. And when you had to let the people go, you figured out a way to outsmart them again, didn't you? You figured out a way to pay them peanuts for work. Then you put a store with all the shiny shit and the bells and whistles and gave them credit. And put them in debt to the point where they had no choice but to work on that cotton field to pay off their debt. And you didn't have to pay them nothing. And that's how slavery started. I think today's slavery, that's the American way. All right, let me educate you people. All right, and correct me if I'm wrong here, if you guys think that I missed anything. When you were in school, you were not taught financial education. You were taught to think that a house and a car was a quit sneaking in here. I'm live. Bye bye. Peace out, bro. You was taught to think that a house and a car was an asset. Okay? But see, that house and the car is only an asset to your personal credit if you want to get a loan. But guess what happens with that house? You got to repair that house. That car break down, you got to repair that car. You know what I'm saying? Those are things that's taking money. Just like your expenses is filtering it out. So that's a liability. Your kids are a liability. Your elderly mama and daddy are a liability because they take the money. So even if you save the money and one of them gets sick, they're a liability because you got to clean out your savings. Because you think that you're comfortable with your house that you own and the car that you own and the money that you got put up in the bank. But you got to realize if you have an expense to come, it's going to cut it right the fuck back down. But they don't teach you that in school. They don't. It's like I'm preaching to the choir. You have to get yourself some assets. You have to own some businesses, just the same way that they created their wealth off of our backs. Okay? And that means you got to get the right information. So the greatest thing that happened to you guys over here in the course of history is just a lack of education and not knowing how. You just got to learn how to know how. And the school system, I'm sorry, y'all ain't teaching us that. The only thing that's value to me about my children going to school is that they could talk with more children and learn relationships and learn behaviors. That is the most valuable thing that they can learn in school. It isn't to read, it isn't to write, because guess what? We can teach them how to do that ourselves. They need to be in a body, being able to function around a lot of people. It defines who's a leader and who's a follower. It defines what type of person that they are. You know? It teaches them how to handle themselves in a social situation. So if you think that I'm finna send my kids to school with a mask and a hope and a dream, you are sadly mistaken. So I guess Truancy gonna be calling me this year and they gonna get an earful. And me and my camera will get your ass live. We are not going. They are not going. That is not happening. I think that shit is the stupidest thing. If I had this email loaded up right now, I would read it to you. This email is, they out of their minds. Usually I go to the community page with some shit like this because I want them to I want them to hear what I got to say. Usually I go to the Kokia community page and I want them to hear what I got to say. It might piss somebody off, but I don't care. I'm not sending my kids back to school. Are y'all? Are y'all gonna send your kids back to school? Are y'all gonna send them back to school? I'm waiting. I'm waiting in the comments. I want to see. Are y'all gonna send y'all children back to school? What's up, bro? Oh, you just filled it out? That was smooth, wasn't it? I told you, man. It was smooth. I know. Did you do what I told you to do on the income? You should. That's where you messed up. I told you. That's where you messed up. But I'm live. I'm on the live right now, bro. My bro just called me out. Look, man, I'm up here having the conversation because I just seen this goddamn email that was sent from District 187 on the expectations of what they have for the kids to go back to school. They done lost their monkey ass mind. They thinking that they finna take temperatures. I guess they gonna check temperatures every day, and the kids and the staff has to wear masks the whole time they at school. They think that these children are finna wear masks the entire time that they are at school. Well, they're having meetings about it still, but throughout the 20 pages of this goddamn email, no, that was not an option at all. Nope, they trying to go back and trying to get them to go on full battle rattle, bro. With a pandemic going on. Oh nah, bro. I'm just trying to look at the comments. I'm trying to see who else gonna send their kids to school. I ain't sending mine, and I dare the truancy officer to come in my door. Bored. You know, and see, that's the thing, bro. You're right. We do got to go to the board and voice our opinion, but why can't this shit just be common sense, bro? Why couldn't it just be common sense? They having a real pipe dream, bro. This shit is common sense. Why would we got to go up here and tell y'all some shit? This is y'all jobs. This is your livelihood. You should know how to perform your job better than anybody.
Adequate me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So wouldn't it be easier for you to just put the lesson plan and assignments online? And as long as the kids doing the assignments online and passing, like, what is the problem? They getting paid. They getting paid per student anyway, bro.
I think they just want to keep
You know what I'm saying?
I think they just want to keep the whole structure in school. Do you mind if I call you and put you in on this live? Do you mind conversate with us about this shit? Do you mind?
I don't give a shit, bro.
Give me a few seconds.
Can I drink on this motherfucker?
Yes, you can do what you want to.
All right.
Hold on, I'm finna call you.
Do I gotta get off Messenger?
No, you ain't got to get off. You can get off Messenger. I'm gonna call you through. I'm gonna call you through this computer.
All right.
Yep. So we finna have a guest to join in on this convo. I'm gonna have to grab my headphones, wherever they may be. Here they go. All right, voila. Let me go on my messenger. So just give me a second to set this up, guys. All right, mic check. Mic check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, excellent, excellent. I gotta put the window up. Let me just go ahead and throw another window up here.
Who y'all along with?
Right now I can't see it at the very moment because like I'm tinkering. Oh no, I just need to start a new one. And hit add new source and Streamlabs. There you go. There you go. Now I'm sizing it up. I gotta size it up. And put you in the corner. There we go. I have you. I have you on the live. Okay.
All right.
All right. Now I don't have this email right now. My old lady have it, and I was listening to all the things. It was just like a lot of long genre gets to, talking about they want to stress how hard they're working on trying to solve this issue and how hard they're working to get this solved. And I understand that because I see people at the school every day, and they're supposed to be having meetings about this, the best way to go. I guess they're really being creative about this. However,
Hey,
I'm not
I
sending
got a
them.
question,
What are your thoughts?
simple question, bro, and I ain't even being facetious. Do they have masks on at these meetings, or they do they not know that it's an epidemic going on, bro? Do they not know that? No, a pandemic.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
I don't know exactly. I don't have those exact answers. I don't know if they're wearing masks because I haven't even heard about the meetings.
Right.
I didn't get a letter in the mail telling me or informing me that there are meetings. Even when they're having meetings at the school, I don't get those. You know,
Uh, this what you do, bro. So you can be informed because they send me like, cause I'm always like in that shit, bro. You gotta get on your school's website and enroll as a parent at the school. You know what I'm saying? And they'll see, bro, I get like 4 or 5 emails a day. You know what I'm saying, from like the school district. So that might be a misstep on your behalf, bro. It might
yeah, it might be. My old lady
be. It might
filled
be.
that out, and she probably just don't even check her emails enough. But I'm old school. We go through mail out here. That's how you really notify somebody
I
out
mean,
there.
but that should be, but you know, that should
Yeah.
be that should be a thing too. Like they should send it electronic and through the mail. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I mean,
that it could be, it's a double-edged sword. It's both. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I haven't received any emails about like the specifics on them reopening the schools. I haven't, but I've received emails on them going into like conferences on how they're trying to think of ways to open the school back up, but they haven't gave us like a set guideline on like, hey, this is what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Which is
Okay.
pretty much gonna be the basic stuff. You know, like even at my job, they the temperature check. They don't want your personal information to be written down because of HIPAA and stuff like that. So if you did get a temperature check, they don't want people to know it's you. You know what I'm saying? They want it anonymous.
so let me ask you this question: like, how old is your mini meat, man?
Oh, let's see, 12, man.
He 12 years old. Okay.
Right.
Let's say, for instance, your kids was little again, under
Right.
under 14 years old of age, all of them. You got one that's just starting school.
Right.
You'll
Immune
feel
system
you
weak as hell.
you will feel comfortable sending your kid to school. What it
Immune
was
system weak as.
exactly?
Hey,
What makes
look. Hey, look, bro. I know my son had asthma when he was a kid, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah?
So them preconditions that they talk about, people that's more susceptible to it. Hell no, I ain't sending my son in there, bro.
The kids, period. The kids' immune systems are weaker. Okay, they can catch anywhere in between 10 to 12 colds a year.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it's so many different strands, and their body have not learned how to fight it off. That's why they all like
Yeah.
we call them little snotty nose little kids, because they actually
Yeah.
snotty nose because they keep colds all the damn time until their body learn
Right.
how to defend it. I'm
Right.
just I'm just I heard what she was saying, and the further she went into that email, I'm bald headed. I wanted to pull my fucking hair out. How is that possible?
Good luck. Good luck.
You feel me? I'm like you ever heard somebody say some shit to you like, motherfucker, the audacity? The audacity
the
you have
audacity.
to say this shit?
Hey,
Is this
bro. And then what's crazy is, bro, like, studies have been, man, they've been doing statistics on this work from home shit, bro. Like, even with people with their jobs, they saying that people are more, they're getting more done. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They're getting more done. Like, first of all, it cut out travel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It cut out travel, so you're saving money that way. You know what I'm saying? You're in a household with your children, so it's helping them with their school because you can help with the homework or whatever the case may be. Whereas when in a classroom, if a teacher got 30 kids, she can't help each kid individually.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? So it's helping out, man. Like,
And it's
I
the
don't
best part
understand.
about it. Bro, I ain't been sick since they ain't been in school. Because these kids ain't brought shit back to me. I'm in the
That's
best.
because your kids ain't been nowhere.
I know.
That's
I've been
the reason
healthier.
why.
I've been healthier than I ever been in my life.
Right. That's
I
what
ain't,
I'm saying.
I ain't even coughed up a lug. You feel me? My nose ain't went to running. Only reason my nose is running if my old lady cooks something spicy. But they want me to
Right.
trust them. I can't trust them, bro. I had so
Nah,
many
bro.
problems with this school district in the first place with trying to get normal things done for my kids. So you think we got this important task, and you think that I'm
Hey.
going to trust them to get the job done? No.
So if there's any viewers out there, excuse me, I'm drinking because today is my anniversary. So after I get off this live, I'm gonna get in there and chill with the old ladies. But I
That's
feel like this
congratulations,
is
man. That's a long anniversary too.
yeah. What?
I,
What? 20 years, right?
20 years. I'm 7 in. I'm 7
Okay.
in. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
7
You.
in? Me?
Yeah. You.
Look at me, man. It's possible.
It is.
Anything is
It's a
possible.
lot of. It's what Nip say. Hard work and dedication.
Yeah. Still running that
So-
marathon though.
Yeah, for sure. What else though, man? What else going on?
That's, I mean, pretty much this is my whole pain, bro. I don't think that I could really, whatever penalties they want to put forth, like, you know, they got so many things in place already about sending your kids to school. I'm not with sending my kids to school, and no matter what the fuck they do, I'm not gonna send them.
They gotta do a school from home alternative, bro. They have to,
Yeah,
because like that's just like asking your kids to go into a war zone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I knowingly know that it's a possibility, it's a strong. A scientist said.
hold
that
on,
50%
I gotta take a jab. Like when you say taking those kids to a war zone, it's like taking those kids to a war zone. I gotta take another jab at the Confederacy. I know it might be off topic, but I was just talking about it before you hopped on.
Okay.
These guys want to hold on to the Confederation. They want to hold on to this flag, its heritage. They know that it held on to hate, and they tried to hold on to slavery. But like I said, my version of the Civil War versus the school version of the Civil War is not the same.
Right.
When they
So you
couldn't,
actually did research.
right? When they don't tell the kids this at school. When the Civil War was going on and the Union Army's numbers are massive and they losing the war, and all of these people with these plantations want to keep their fucking plantation and keep us enslaved. They didn't want to go out and fight the battle. They came up with a rule and did an automatic draft. And you had to have so many slaves, and you couldn't have somebody that could run your slaves in order for you to not be for you not to be drafted. You had to have certain stipulations with involving being a slave owner to not get drafted. So
Right.
that was going for every male, 15 and up. So they sent
Oh,
kids
damn.
at the age of 15 to their deaths. You guys want to hold on to that heritage and remember that. They want to hold on to it and remember it.
Hey,
Just-
bro, don't nothing surprise me about America, bro.
Man.
When you come to the realization, like, bro, I've been on this earth for 39 years, and I done heard some fucked up shit. I've come to the point where I'm callous to hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing surprises me anymore, bro. Like, I don't, like, when I hear fucked up shit, I be like, well, that could have happened. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing surprises me.
Yeah. Yeah,
I mean, and it shouldn't be like that, bro. Like, we shouldn't be so desensitized to, like, stuff that's going on. We shouldn't be desensitized. Like, when we hear about the atrocities that's going on in the communities, we supposed to be like, this is, like, outraged. But when you see atrocities happen time and time again, and you become callous to it, bro, that's a problem. That's a problem.
that
man.
is.
You know?
That is. That is. I've just seen a lot. I've seen so much upsetting content in the last few weeks. There's so many tragedies taking place, and I'm glad that my kids don't see the same shit that I see every day. I don't think that you guys should even worry about starting school back. Like, I think you have bigger things to worry about than how you're
Bigger
gonna.
fish to fry.
Yes, than you sending my children to your pipe dream, because that's what it is, bro. That shit
Definitely
is a pipe dream, and I mean I don't see myself sending my kids there, and I encourage the rest of you to not send your kids there, and I think that is your right. We do have to find another form of education. I mean, you guys are handing out college degrees online anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Why we just can't go ahead and get the education sent out that way, like my bro said, because this shit ain't gonna work.
Nah.
It's not gonna work.
Bro, It's the institutionalization. It's the institutionalization of the shit, man. Like they're trying to, bro. This shit date back hundreds of years ago. They want the kids in school because they control the narrative of the shit that they teach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, if your kid is going to school online, he's not going to be just listening to what they say and taking it as concrete, or he or she is not going to take it as concrete. They might go and YouTube some stuff, or they might look up a couple articles and find out that, hey, wait a minute, this shit you teaching me, it's not how it's supposed to be, or this is not how it really happened, especially with history.
Yeah.
But like, what I say is, fuck yeah, put it on the internet. You know what I mean? And then I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like when this stuff was going on, it kind of sharpened me up. It sharpened me up because I had to be in there with him, like while he was studying, and it was sharpening some of my skills up. You know what I'm saying? Like. And it's good to, like, exercise your brain because when you focus on the same thing, like the monotonous shit that we do every day, your brain become, like in this complacent place. You know what I'm saying? It just be like, I'm going to just do this because I know this is what it is, and you don't challenge yourself. And when you don't challenge yourself, you don't become innovative.
Right, and that's the birth of creativity. That's the birth of creativity in the making right there.
Yeah.
The birth of it. Because I told my kids, I'm like, because they ain't, you know, they got, I guess they got a shortage of textbooks. The kids don't really take textbooks. I remember when our book bags used to be heavy as hell. Our shit was like having another 30 pounds on our back because we had every book with us. It ain't the same way like that no more. They keep the textbooks because they ain't got enough of them to hand out to every kid. But the thing is, you know the name of that textbook. You can write the name of that textbook down. You can get online, you can go to Google, and you can get the answer PDF of that book, and it'll give you all the answers, and you know all the answers. It might be better for you to learn it at a slow pace, but if you're not a slow learner, you shouldn't be limited to stick with the rest of the class. That's just my thought, and that's something that these kids can do independently. But I think that if they were to do it online, it's gonna be some more creative kids out there because the information is just online. I'm looking at what they're doing to the social media platforms right now. There's a lot of censoring and shit going on. Like, I think that it's going to be a shift. They trying to, if you see how they trying to target the social media sites, how they targeting them right now. Yeah. Like they got too much power. Y'all the one that say we have freedom of speech, so the fuck it matter.
Exactly.
You feel me?
The same constitution that you adhere to, you trying to snatch it away from us. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Exactly. So I'm like, I think this has been everybody's outlet. This is our information. Without Facebook, we wouldn't know half of the shit that was going on in the world right now. So, of course, you guys want to control that, especially when you're thinking it's starting everything. But you can't. This is not yours.
Just like what I just said, bro. Like with the schools, if you force everybody into the same place, you control the narrative, man. So what they trying to do is like, oh shit, they going on the internet. Let's try to control wherever they getting the majority of their mutants, and then skew it or give it a what do they call it? Put a propaganda on it, or try to put a bias on whatever the type of information that you try to take in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if they, of course, they're gonna try to manipulate and try to capitalize off of the Facebook. That'd be a logical thing. Like if I was somebody who was trying to oppress somebody, of course I would. The main outlet, the main source of information that I intake, I would try to control that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So let me give you a prime example of what you just said in a larger scale. Okay. East St. Louis is a murder capital, and it's a poverty-stricken city.
Per capita, yeah.
Yeah,
in the world.
and you have in the world, and you have projects and vacant buildings and destruction everywhere, right?
Okay.
But what the land actually is very valuable land. If they could push everybody out of East St. Louis and rebuild East St. Louis would be done in less than 2 years.
Right.
The development and rebuilding of East St. Louis will be rebuilding. It'll be it'll be just like St. Louis if they
Yeah.
could just push all the people out. So this is what's going on right now before your eyes. Okay, they want you to think that it's bad gentrification. They not repairing the
Gentrification, bro.
buildings. They gonna let the buildings go to shit, and I'm like, oh, we can't. It's too bad for us to repair it, so we're gonna have to push them all to Centerville.
Or Belleville.
Exactly. And then they gonna rebuild that damn city and put businesses there.
And they gonna do the same thing, like the same thing that they did to East St. Louis, bro. This was a lucrative city, bro. It was
Yeah.
a lucrative city. What they did was the white flight, right? They
Right.
left the city to its own devices. Like the people that was in city halls were none but crooks, and they wasn't funneling the money back into the city. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Yeah.
any politician is a crook anyway. But anyway, so what they do is they let the city like just degrade, right? And then force the people to leave the city because the city officials aren't doing nothing to keep the city up. You know what I'm saying? So we forced to move out further, pay more money. Look,
Right.
we're already poor. Right?
Right.
Force us to move out further, you know what I'm saying? And then buy the land back super cheap, build it back up, you know what I'm saying? And then the whole redlining thing starts over again, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's just a vicious circle, bro, of like money hungry people using the system to benefit them, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say white people, I'm gonna just say big business.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
what it is.
And
bro.
see, the thing is, we can go out here and buy back up our own cities and put them on. We can go back out here and buy our own cities.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Me and my guys doing it, bro. Like me and my mom got 5 properties. You know what I'm saying? I got a partner who got like 20 properties. His best friend got like 7. Like all of these young people that I hang around, like in my age group, we know what the worth of land is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I got a partner who just bought a city block on State Street. You know what I'm saying? At an auction, because whoever was sitting on it, like whoever was one of those rich dudes that was sitting on it and is sitting in St. Clair, he slipped up and didn't pay the taxes on it. So my partner grabbed it for the taxes. So now he got his building on there, and then he got a city block on the side of it. And he gonna renovate it, do whatever he do to it. But that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta be vigilant. We gotta like be watching for the come up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't sell your shit. Like, bruh, if a motherfucker trying to buy it from you for a price, he got 4 times more than what he offering you. He gonna lowball you. It's just like in a dope game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like in a dope game. So, yeah.
And see, I appreciate that. Like, we need people out here doing the groundwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very important that the people are out here doing the groundwork. You know, like, I'm trying to integrate myself into that groundwork.
Yeah.
I want to master the outside space first. You know?
Right.
Like, master
Right.
that outside space. That's the rapid money. That's the rapid growth. But you got to be able to
Right.
transfer that. And see, then it's got to be enough money to play the long game with this system. You feel me?
Yeah.
We got to be
Right.
able to. You got to have the backing to play the long game. So the groundwork. It's just more than a dollar. It's just more than the work. It's the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's the
That's how I
knowledge.
look at it, bro. The long game to me is as long as I got food in my crib, you know what I'm saying, clothes on my back, and lights on, dog. If I got enough money to take care of that, I'ma do the groundwork. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need a shit ton of money, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
I done learned how to survive off the nothing. You know what I'm saying? Almost nothing.
So it's real comfortable. You can get real comfortable real quick. You get the right amount in.
Some people be like, man, you gotta save up a year's worth of salary in order for you to jump out there. But all the rich white people that I done heard, let me stop saying that, bro. All the rich people that I've seen, or wealthy people that I've seen say, bruh, the best thing to do is to get in business. Stop overthinking it. Just get in it and start. You're going to have pitfalls, you're going to fall, but bro, start. Because we always like, oh, I got to do this first. Oh, I got to do this first. No, just go ahead and do it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Businesses are set up off of credit, man. You ain't even using your own money to run your business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, do your business. That's the only way you're going to become wealthy, man. Like, this real estate shit, if you want to do the real estate stuff, do that. If you want to capitalize off teaching people how to do shit, do that. Or sell a service like you do, you know what I'm saying? Do that. You know, like...
You remember Junior Achievement?
Yeah. Why did they take that out of the city, bro?
You know what? A couple of years ago, it's still around. Like, I didn't know it was still around.
It ain't advertised.
It's still around.
Bro, what you
one of my acquaintances, partner of mine, his name Eugene Patterson, he out in St. Louis. He was still doing it. He was still messing with the Junior Achievement. So the Junior Achievement's still around. I just done never hear about it.
Right. So it's up to us to bro, and that's black. That's run by black people, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let's club it.
See, that's what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? We need to do like we gotta educate our youth, you know what I'm saying? I feel like T.I. feel about the South. You hear me? Like, God bless East St. Louis, nowhere else. You hear me?
Yeah.
You hear me?
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Much disrespect. But much disrespect.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Blood.
I mean, that just really got under my skin with this damn school situation, man.
We sure digress off the topic like a mother.
Yeah, we did, man. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my kids and the things that they matter. I know that they need science, reasoning skills. They also need critical thinking, so mathematical skills. They expand that critical thinking, and reading comprehension is key. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Reading comprehension is key. Extracurricular activities will already be self-taught because we're in the mode of survival.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Exactly. Uh-huh.
So
I like that.
I got to get them.
What about self-protection, bro?
Oh, I'm taking mine. I'm taking my kids out. Camping. I'm gonna teach them about health, how to keep themselves healthy, how to be able to survive off the wild if need be. The reason why people would live for 110 years, you know, because their food is all natural. They didn't get it from McDonald's. They had to step in the field and go get their food by killing something.
Don't make me go into this whole fast food, man. That's a whole nother topic, bro.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic, man. I'm not even a conspiracy theorist, bro. I believe in facts. You know what I'm saying? I don't, unless I see, bro, it's got to, in order for me to believe in a conspiracy, bro, you got to hit me with hard facts, not suspecting anything. You know,
yeah.
I suspect that this is what's going, nah, bro. I need facts. I'm not finna believe that, okay, the earth flat. I'm not, fuck that.
Nah.
And what do it matter? You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
What does it matter?
McDonald's got the best business plan in the world. I want to know the business plan.
Bro, and then the employees are shitty as fuck, bro, and people still go.
Yes.
Shit. Like, bro, how are you a thriving business, probably one of the top businesses in America, and your employee morale is just, like, y'all hire the worst of the worst, you know what I'm saying? No,
and they fuck up your order every time. Every
time.
time.
Ice cream machine?
That motherfucker be down just when you need it too. When it's 110 degrees outside, oh, it's finally the day. You don't watch motherfuckers come in there and get McFlurries and ice cream, and the day you finally want to go and get it. Come on, kids, we going to get some ice cream. Oh, it's down right now. If it ain't down, oh, we only got vanilla. Oh, we only got chocolate.
My old lady just taught my daughter how to make ice cream, bro.
God bless Pirtles.
My wife just taught the kids how to make ice cream, bro. I'm like,
Hey man,
that's
that
what
was
I'm
the
talking
best.
about.
That'd be the best too, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and get that curriculum. And I set a higher bar for my children. You feel me? I had
Right.
Marquand as doing algebra. Like, I had him doing algebra 2 and geometry and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, was probably about like, I don't know. He was probably about like
Oh, for real.
about 7 years old. Yeah, he was 7 years
Cha-
old.
cha-
He was 7, 8.
Challenging is that.
And he, like, I showed him how to do it, and then he did it. You know what I'm saying? I really think that boy understood the concept of not the question. If it works, it works. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Don't
You-
overthink it.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, I got you. I remember my geometry teacher, man, to this day, bro. Like, dude was so nonchalant about it. He was like, "It's rules. The rules are there. It ain't like you got to figure out nothing. It's plug and play." What up, little man?
He can't hear you. I got the headphones on. Say hi, CJ.
Oh,
What you want?
yeah.
Huh? I kicked you out one time, so you get one kick out for free. What you want? Huh? Yeah, he said he just want to come in here with me.
Nah, that's what it do.
Yeah, man. Are we talking about you going to school, man? You want to go to school too, don't you? Huh? You don't? Why you don't want to go to school? You said they're going to teach you bad? Oh, you afraid of math? Oh, yeah, man. We finna get you together. He's scared of math. What's scary about math?
Too many numbers.
What 2 plus 2? But I can't know what 2 plus 2 is.
Oh, well, you going to learn it. You feel me? Don't you want some friends? You want to play some games, drink some milk, eat some cafeteria cereal? You should.
Eat some of them donuts.
I was just finna talk about the Super Donuts. You feel me? You done had the Super Donuts. You love them, didn't you?
Yeah, but you know what I like?
What you like?
Powder donuts.
He said he like powder donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
those.
Well, unfortunately you won't be able to go to school because I'm gonna teach you. How about that? You like what about that? Would you want me to teach you school?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
You want me to teach you? For real? All right, great. Good. We gonna monetize that and make some money while you go to school. I bet you the Cokia Cokia district ain't gonna teach you how to go teach you life skills
Okay,
and pay you.
Daddy.
What?
If we my car together, you will go play on my world.
You what we was doing on Minecraft? Tell them what we was doing on Minecraft while you on the camera. Tell them what you was doing on Minecraft. What we do?
We was making letters.
Letters.
Yeah.
And what letter you on now?
C.
That's right. So he get to go on Minecraft and spend like an hour on one letter and make the letter and design the letter, the shrine for the letter.
I cannot
Hey.
use
Yeah.
golden blocks. I'll go make a C like golden.
He gonna make a golden sea, so the sea gonna be golden.
Yeah, it should go be diamonds.
Oh, you want to do diamonds too?
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
Orange,
Nah.
rainbow.
That's precision teaching right there, bro.
That is, because the whole time the whole time we working on a letter, his mama hopping in on it too,
Yeah,
and then
my
we
dad.
make him say words that start with the letter C, like CJ,
Yeah.
Right.
like CJ.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm making
CJ,
a-
carrot,
Yeah.
cream,
I'm making a C.
cat,
Let's make my name.
uh-huh,
Let's make my name.
and Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll know. And we spend that time with him, and then it help him remember. But he already there. It's just that I want to burn it in his brain. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
once we get done with the when we get done doing the letter world, I'm gonna put the letter world up on the market for them to download the letter world.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, and when they adventure the little world, so they might have to go all around the world and go find the letter Z. I might put Z in one of the most hardest spots to reach. I might dig it in the core, and you got to dig through the world to find it.
Daddy, we need
But I'll
Oh,
leave
for real?
believe clues. You hear me? It's surgical, but it's something for the
Yeah.
kids to do.
Daddy,
What's
Right.
we need to make a house on that game too.
up? Yeah, I think after that we gonna go into numbers, and we kind of gonna like I'm gonna teach him addition and multiplication at the same time.
Daddy, how I get those same blocks?
Cramming it
like
just to see how
y'all
far he
got?
could go. What?
How me get the same blocks as y'all got?
Oh, okay. I don't understand you on that, but I'm gonna say okay.
How I get it? How I get it? How I get it, Daddy?
You say you get what?
Those blocks y'all have.
Oh, you got to get the pack. I'm gonna download my pack onto yours.
Okay, and then you will get it.
Uh huh. All right. Well, go back to your room now, okay? I'm gonna come get you when we get started.
Okay, Nathan playing game and no, he played the game already.
All right. Well, go take the game from him right now, then. This, one of my friends just hopped on. One of my old coworkers, Mercedes Douglas. We used to work at this job called Real Time, and she was like my another coworker of mine's daughter, and like they both were so lovable. I will tell you why they're so lovable, bro.
Why?
They zero filter. When you say, I'm gonna tell you what you deserve to hear, on the spot,
Mm-hmm.
you getting that shit
Yeah.
on the spot. But see, the thing
Sometimes
is,
that could be a hard pill to swallow.
and you know what?
bro.
Sometimes it could be a hard pill to swallow. But when you on fucking point with it and you're valid,
Yeah.
it makes it
You
difficult
can't
to
help-
contest.
Yeah, you can't help but absorb it.
I mean,
Can't help but absorb.
I've seen her mother call people out on bullshit so many times, right there, and just give them. They got the look.
Mm-hmm.
Then later on,
Yeah.
she came in the mix, came to her. She did the same thing. She did the same
Yep.
damn thing, man. Kudos
Yep,
to you.
I'm a,
Congratulations on your marriage. Congratulations.
Hey, Bird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on for about another 10. You know I gotta get back in and shit. I'll stay out here for another 10.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. That's cool. 'Cause I'm
Yeah. But thanks for having me though.
hey,
You
it's
know
all
what I'm
it's all good, man. It's all good, man.
Yep.
We gotta do this shit sometime other. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Bass was talking about starting up a podcast, bruh. And his subject matter,
Right.
you know, is it could be it's very creative.
Hey, on that, I got an idea. Me and my boys been fumbling it around. I got an idea. You got the platform, but we got an idea of what we could call it and like some topics that we've been discussing over the last couple of years since we came up with the idea for it. I don't want to say it right now because it's gonna spoil it, but I want to talk to you about it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, dude, and I'm telling you, bro, I believe we could do it. We could do it like Joe Budden. We could do it like this. This show, it's got substance, bro. A little bit of comedy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, Cat's got to be an asshole. You already
Yeah.
said that you, by nature. So
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
By default.
But like, and then what we also wanted to focus on is like every once in a while bringing in people because okay, let me hit you with this, bro. How many times have you heard in our city that nobody in the city support nobody or everybody, you know what I'm saying, hate on each other from here? You know what I'm saying?
I've heard it millions of times.
Right. So what I want to do is, with this podcast that I'm talking about, bro, besides all the ideas that we got for it, as far as good content, is we're going to call those people out, bro. Like, those people who think that, we're going to give them a platform, you know what I'm saying, whereas we are helping people, you know what I'm saying, get
Yeah.
heard and get seen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about like no showcase, like no fucking you get up there rapping and shit. Like I ain't talking about that. But I'm talking about some serious issues and how people can get together and it won't be such a crab in the pot type of mentality here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I just had a rant not too long ago. I just had a rant about just about the disgust of the city, disgust in the performance of this city. You know what I'm saying? And how these gatekeepers are pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you go your room. I come get you. Okay, bye bye.
That I tried to take it from him, but I can't.
Okay, well I'll be in there. He's trying to get out, take the game from him. So I told him to do it, but he gonna snap out in a second. He gonna take it. He a G.
Right.
And I was really explaining how I was just disgusted with the performance and the support that you guys just want to hop on Facebook or YouTube and see something funny, or you will let these people come in your goddamn city. You want to get all dressed up and clean and drunk when Black Youngster or somebody will come down here, and then you'll want to pay your money. You'll pay $40 for the ticket, if not more, and then he ain't even fucking with y'all. As soon as he get done on the stage, he gone. He gonna hop on his tour bus and leave, and the club owners just made a lot of money off y'all, but y'all can't do that shit with somebody local and invest in them. I'll say if we was gonna point, if you want to go that bad, and why can't we just appoint somebody here? Why can't we put Lil Greg on?
Right.
That's one of my favorite underground rappers.
Or Spider Mike.
I don't even know if Spider Mike going no more, but Rico or something. But then I came to a realization of the reason why. A reason why. The community in East St. Louis is not the largest community. And then not only is it the largest community, either there's too much diversity or everybody wants to be the star. And that's the problem.
But that's the age old like conundrum of entertainment though. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody feels that they are the best. And you're supposed to have confidence in yourself. But it also should be a sense of camaraderie too. You know what I'm saying? Like a respect. Like just because you think your music is better than somebody else's, don't think that they music trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
most definitely.
Or they videography ain't as good as Vic Mike. Or you know what I'm saying? It don't mean just because they don't shoot like him that they trash. You know what I'm saying?
There's just really not, like, really honestly, it's not enough of population in order for the fans. I mean, if you got 50 solid fans out here in East St. Louis, you're doing good, and that's good enough. I don't think that you need to have everybody on your side, but in order to get them on your side, you got to give them a reason to.
Though? What if you did though?
I mean, you could. I mean, I've seen it done.
Lie not. Did we do it?
Huh?
Didn't we do it?
I mean, we did. We did.
We did.
But also,
what happened?
I'm going to be 100% honest with you, and I don't mean any disrespect to any of the old fans, but come on, guys, you guys know what a dick riding train is. You seen them at the clubs. You seen them. Yeah. You know, when JR comes to the clubs, you see what the dick riding train is like. You feel me? That's just, and when you're that guy, the riding train comes. So, I mean, when it doesn't matter what you do, but that's only going to be good for that immediate circle. I have to say this. Me being from East St. Louis and being an East St. Louis artist, St. Louis is adopting me. Adopting me.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, they're taking me in. You feel me? By the masses. And I fucks with them. I always had love for the Lou. I've always fucked with people from the Lou. Hell, Lou loved me. I love the Lou too.
Right.
You feel me? You'll never hear me talking about that of St. Louis, East St. Louis. That shit's stupid. It's not in my reality. It's not in my reality at all. So when I go back looking at my demographics and I'm seeing where my hits are coming from, and well, shit, St. Louis is first on the map. So I know y'all fucking with me. You know? So in all honesty, if they fucking with me, I'm gonna have to fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to fuck with them. And All I ask is, when I come out there and when I go out there to kick it, let's have a peaceful time. Let's don't kill nobody that night. Because the shit happened on both sides of the river. That's all I'm asking. Shit. R.I.P. to Huey, man.
Yeah.
Let me say,
R.I.P., man.
R.I.P. to him. You know what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact, bro, let's give him 30 minutes of silence, bro, for the cause, man. For sure.
For sure.
30 seconds, bro.
You know.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Huey, man. And everybody else who done lost their life, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, that one I looked at it. I really didn't have too much to say at first. I was just like, really? That's one of them things where you're like, oh, really? And like, I never met him. Like, I never fucked with him on the music. I know that he was out here doing things, but one of my guys did, and he was real close to him. And
Blue?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He was close with him, and I think he was trying to get his little video shoot and shit, get that shit done this past Saturday, and he just didn't meet the deadline because somebody cut his life short.
Yeah.
And that shit, that shit is very unfortunate.
Right.
You never know the real details of the story, but the thing is, he was a creator. He was a creator over here. That ain't, man. It couldn't have been that serious, man. Couldn't have been that serious, man. But my condolences go out to him. I hope that this just could be turned into a turning point where we don't, that we don't kill our hood legends, man. You feel me?
Nah.
We don't supposed to kill our hood legends. We not. That's not.
Not at all.
It's not right.
Not at all, bro. Like Steve. Like with Steve.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Phenomenal lyricist, bro. Phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their faults. He had his faults, but he had his pros too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And just taking too early, bro, over nonsense. So, rest in peace to Steve, man. Shit. Rest in peace to Lando. Rest in peace to, like, pretty much anybody, bro, that was out here doing what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put the city on, and they life got taken from them too soon, man. So, I rock with that, bro. So.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, for real though, like, with our brother sees, man, like, I'm gonna make sure his legacy live on. Goddamn me.
What's up?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure his legacy live on. I got his music. I reached out to Johnny to kind of see where should I be sending the publishing to for him, who had power of attorney.
But it's owned by I did the paperwork. It's owned by 365 Music Group. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they got the copyrights. His uncle got the copyrights at his crib. You know
I'm talking about with the music that I recorded on him off the Murder Hustle Capital album.
Oh, that. I don't know if he owned the like. I don't know if his uncle owned his likeliness. I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Cause I got it sitting ready to pub, but I was waiting on. I talked to Johnny first. That's his brother. I'm gonna talk to him first. But
right.
I don't know if the nigga didn't know if it was me or not. You know what I'm saying, or who I was, just cause I had changed my name on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I know Bass said that he was off cooking, that he was doing cooking somewhere.
Right.
I was just trying to holler at him because it was back when he was trying to get me to work with him and should do some music because he wanted to work on a project and shit, man. I was caught up in so much other shit.
Right.
That wasn't even the focus. I was trying though, but I didn't come back to music for real until 2014, and I really hit 2015. when I really went
Right.
all in. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
I pretty
Yep.
much just been on it. I just pretty much been on the advertisement and engineering side of it now, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've been doing. Just, bro, and I'm whoring myself out, bro. I'm whoring myself out. Like, bro, dude, if I let you hear some of the music that I've been mixing, bro, you're gonna be like, really? You charging niggas this? Like, I'm literally charging dudes $20 an hour, bro. I'm just trying to let people know that, oh, T can mix. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, of course, I'm gonna go up when the demand become, you know what I'm saying, outstanding. But like, I believe in the artist, bro, and I believe if you're an artist, you should be willing to pay for your music to sound good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You should be willing to do that.
Well, you know what? Since
And bro,
we on that subject right now, and we live on that subject right now, talking about the music and shit. Anybody
bro,
still
I've
watching
been in
this?
here way more than 10. I've been in here way more than 10 minutes. My wife would have killed me, bro.
Oh yeah, it is your anniversary. Your anniversary. I think I got that song too. I'm about to play that song on you. It's our anniversary.
Hey, keep going until she comes to this door, bro.
All right,
Like,
all right.
I'm in
All right, so real quick, y'all. I've been getting a lot of messages. Or am I still producing? Or am I working on outside projects? I've been asked this question, and the thing is, I'm gonna put some beats together for sale. I'm not really doing anything custom because my time is already wrapped up. So I mean, it'll be a pretty penny. It'll take a pretty penny in order to get me to focus on just one project outside of what I'm doing right now. But for any artists out here, R&B, rap artists, I mean, if you're nice and you need production, I'm looking for artists. You know what I'm saying? I have an engine going where I can get the marketing done for you. You know what I'm saying? I could get you somewhere. However, the thing is, it's a partnership. So I'm gonna tell you what you need for yourself. You hear me? And I'm gonna handle the rest. And I will maintain all the rights to my production unless you want to buy me out. And I think that's an agreement. You feel me? If you come with your own production, then let's do business. You feel me? But I'm only producing for those that I'm involved in the distribution. Okay? So that means if you want a song and you want me to produce it, then I'm also handling the distribution. I'll make sure that I get my first share and you get your first share. You feel me?
Right. I mean, but Corey, you know that's what split sheets for, though, bro.
I know that's what split sheets for.
You know
I know that's what split sheets for. But I'm not trying to DJ Khaled. You feel me? I'm not trying
I got you.
to DJ Khaled. I'm looking for some artists to hop on this team. You feel me? Like I said, if you got your own shit, you got your own beats, then go for it. But if it's my tracks, it's getting released under my under my label. And hopefully you want to stay. When you see that you got a million, when you see that you got a million plays, hopefully you want to stay because nobody else is gonna do it for you. I'm gonna show you how to get paid. I'm trying to build entrepreneurs. And if you don't know this by now, if you calling yourself a music recording artist, you are an entrepreneur. By default. So I'm trying to build a stable of entrepreneurs and get y'all in a better position. So, you know, that's what I'm trying to put my production towards.
Right.
You feel me? You can just buy the beat. I'm taxing, by the way. Real talk. I'm taxing.
I already got hundreds of those, bro. So I ain't tripping.
Right. I'm like, hey, you can ask.
Hey, Bird.
Yeah.
Bird. I ain't never lost nothing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never lost nothing. So
that's where I got my shit back from. I done went through the crashes. You where I went and got it back. What about Boss album? Know that Boss City? Do you have it? Who has it?
I have it.
I need it, bro. Could you email me the tracks? I just need it for my discovery.
You gonna have to come over here and get those, bro. I don't even feel comfortable sending that shit. Bro, you know how much money I spent on that album, bro?
Nah.
Bruh, I maxed out a whole credit card on that motherfucker, bro. You gonna have to come over here and get that. I'm not sending that over the internet, bro. You gonna have to
I feel you.
bring a hard drive. Bring a hard drive, nigga. We
I
gonna
feel
drop
you.
that.
It's just that I ain't heard my production that was on there. Like I got Boss City though. I got that intro.
Yeah,
I
I
was
got
like-
everything, bro.
If I
I
play,
got cash in the flesh. I got, you know what I'm saying? I even got some Eastside Easy new old shit. Like
off of my
Eastside
shit,
Easy.
off of my production, you got any of them?
Nah, I ain't got none of his shit off of your production, but like when I recorded him, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I got some of his old shit too. I bet you'd love to hear some of that shit.
Did y'all ever put that on distribution out with City Baby?
No. Remember, shit got shaky. Remember, I had to shake that joint.
Yeah.
I had to leave that joint before that shit even popped off. Remember, I did the paperwork for him. You know what I'm saying? I did the paperwork for him, but you know how that shit go. When it comes to sign that line, people start changing their mind.
That's right. That's right.
What? Why is it when people see paperwork they get leery, bro? What's wrong with covering my ass and your ass? What's wrong with that?
Man, that's why you gotta have these business lawyers in place so they can just keep shit all the way 100 with you. You can't be, if you don't have a business lawyer and you think somebody trying to get over on you, then it's your fault. You should have had the business lawyer there. You feel me?
Bruh, you know I learned that the hard way.
Yeah, that's what we
had
know.
A lawyer. We had a lawyer, but he was paying them. So who you think the lawyer gonna go for? You know what I'm saying? Dude was paying the lawyer. He was paying the lawyer. So of course they gonna try to. I ain't even gonna go into that shit.
I know how
But
I go.
anyway, dog.
I know how I go.
So it is what it is.
I found me one out in the loop.
Yeah, I got a friend. She teetering on the edge, bro. Like
Yeah.
she wanna fuck with me, cause she a lawyer and shit. Like she practice law in Georgia and Missouri. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing for me to set up an imprint in Missouri, cause it's just right across the water. You know what I'm saying? But she teetering on the line. She about to come over to the team, especially if I get this paper like you just put me on what you just put me on. She gonna fall in place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just don't want no lawyer that's tied to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want a lawyer, I want it to be my lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be such and such lawyer because he want to do business with me, so he gonna do work with me on the GP type shit. Nah, fuck that. No, not at all.
Nah. You need something strictly just for you.
Yep.
That's facts.
Hey, and that's a jewel for you guys out there that's trying to do this shit. Get your own lawyer. On my mama. Get your own lawyer.
And your own accountant. So you know how to move your money correctly and maintain the legals. You feel me?
Yeah. Cause where that tax man come knocking.
Mm-hmm. Money displacement to get your ass, I'm telling you. Look at Wesley. Shit. Well, I'm about to end this here, man. I need to go and pay my old lady some attention. I've been on this.
I told you 10 minutes. I've been out here for 20. So.
Right. Well, hey, happy anniversary,
Hey,
bro.
Bird.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. Hey, bro. When you wanna link up, bro? Like, I'm off tomorrow.
I'm supposed to be working on this whip tomorrow. When next time you off? Oh shit, man! I'm just finna drop this motherfucker off at the shop, bro. I don't know.
You say fuck all that.
I'm just finna drop it off at the shop, bro. That shit. Straight up. They can fix whatever. That don't work.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna
You don't
go.
even have a.
I think I'm gonna turn
You don't
it.
even have a.
I'm gonna turn this van into a. I'm gonna get that little cover, you know, and it's gonna have sick vision on it. I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna throw the sick
You gonna
vision
wrap
on
it?
there. Yeah, I'm gonna go and
Oh,
wrap
you
it
gonna
up.
wrap it?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you got to put a little small little hustle block symbol on there too, though, man.
Hey
Little
man,
small.
hey, that's another thing I meant to tell you, dog. Under my my page, under my 618 page that got monetized, all the pages under it that's involved, that's linked in to me, are eligible for monetization. They just need to meet the 1,000 followers requirement. So Hustle Block was first one. Hustle Block is the first one that's willing to go. The rest of them is like be doing like other pages like Flex Quotes, Flex Hood Quotes. All of them shits could be changed. I can change the name or whatever. You feel me?
Right.
So I'm just trying to see. I got to use this one to see where, you know, what lane am I going to have to take off of that platform and just make it big on another platform. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Hey, and ain't that crazy though? But how many times do they let you be able to change the name though? I think it's like once a year or some shit, ain't it?
Nah, it ain't once a year. It's like once. You can do it a couple of times because you can mess up, but if you do it more than two times, I think you gotta wait like they want you to wait like a few months.
Okay.
Might be 3
I
to
might
6
have
months.
to buy one of those slots, dog.
I think you already there though. I think you are that you already there. You just need to you just
Cause ain't I
you just
admin?
need
I'm admin on one of them, ain't I?
you admin on Hustle Block.
Right. So.
So I'm talking to you and I'm talking to Steve.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Steve if he wants to get in there, you know, and do what is required on there to make it do what it do. Then by all means, if you gonna do it, then you do it by all means. But if he not interested in it, I'll just change the name. It doesn't matter. Like whatever. The thing is that space got to be pushed. It's got to be worked.
We not gonna change the name of it, bro.
You say we ain't gonna change the name?
I don't. I mean, come on now, bro. We can't do that. Come on now, man.
I understand.
Come on now, dog.
I understand. That's why I'm like, I'm telling y'all now, I can't do it. I'm already tied in. I can't do it. But at the same time, I can't let the space go to waste. You understand?
I understand.
If we gotta start,
Hey.
if we gotta start one up again, I know how to do it. But I can't let the space go to waste while it's green light. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now I looked at it. I think it's like a couple of hundred followers on there. If Smoke wanted to do it, he got friends, so I could take Smoke page and dump all his friends off of his page into a liking page, and he'll be able to monetize in 60 days. So it's not really a loss.
He could dump. Or I could dump. Like, can we dump all of ours? Cause like, ain't we all admins? So.
If we was to merge your following, you would have to convert your page and dump your friends on one page, and then Smoke would have to dump his friends on his page. I mean, on one page, and then you name them the same thing, and then after that you add both each other admins on each one of the pages, and then one of you two merge the page. Then now you've merged all of them. I was in a process of merging my following that I have on my one page with 618 Flex 618 with the number versus my personal page with Flex 618 spelled out. That would have gave me around like 6,000 friends immediately. Like it would have gave me about not six, but like 7,000 to 8,000 followers in a split second if I merged it. But when they told me when I was about to merge it, because I contacted Facebook and asked them how to do it correctly, because they're the one that offered me how to convert the page. You know what I'm saying? They was like, the page that you've had the longest, I think it's the page that I've had the longest has the most posts. However, it is the page that I have, at that time when I was about to do it, I had the least followers. So I couldn't merge a page that had lower followers than the 4,000,
Right.
the 5,000 that I had from the other page. So if I would have merged that page over, I would have lost everything on that page, all of my posts.
Right.
Everything that was bringing the traffic would have been gone in just a split second. So that's why they didn't let it merge, because they wanted to talk to me about it first. Now that my following on the Flex 618 page is larger, now I can take the old Flex 618 page and then merge them two together and not have to worry about them stopping me. And I just realized that, and I'm about to do it now. Yeah. So you can merge them, but the thing is, I don't know if Hustle Block would be more effective as a page. It may be more effective as a group.
Okay.
You feel me? Like, I'm thinking that
Right.
it may be more effective as a group, because if we were able to facilitate the old group members of Hustle Block, when we share anything through that network, then they all are going to see it. You do that with a page, they're going to get a notification. They're not just going to see it. They're just going to get a notification, and then they got to go somewhere special in Facebook to see it. Versus if I have it added as a group, anything I post, they're going to see it. You feel me?
Right. Right.
I don't know. I ain't hollered at them. I ain't hollered at them yet.
What about Mizzle? You out of that poo man?
You know what? You're right. He could do it.
He up
Somebody,
to five. He 5,000, baby.
yeah. Somebody gotta manage it, bro. I don't know what he doing though. I see, but somebody gotta manage it.
Cause I know he done went viral several times, bro. So
Yes,
this is a conversation we need to be having. All right, bro, man.
All right, I ain't gonna hold you.
All
I'm gonna let you go in there and get to your wife, man. It's anniversary time. Tony.